Hello everyone, I am Old School and I welcome you for today's session of Speedy Current Affairs. I feel there is a gap for English students who want to listen current affairs of Speedy in English. So here I am with current affairs of November 2021. Before I start, I want to tell you a quote for motivation. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence is not an act but a habit. Let's get started. I will repeat myself for two times so that you can register it in your brain. So, which day was celebrated on 1st November? It's World Vegetarian Day. World Vegetarian Day was celebrated on 1st November. Who has won the title of First Miss India 2021? It's Pearl Agrawal. Pearl Agrawal has won the title of First Miss India 2021. Where was the COP26 climate change summit started on November 1st? It's Glasgow, Scotland, UK. So in Scotland, UK, Glasgow town, COP26 climate change summit started. Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka and which state has celebrated its Foundation Day on November 1st? It's Haryana. Haryana along with Madhya Pradesh and Karnataka has celebrated its Foundation Day. Who topped the Public Affairs Index 2021? Released. It's Kerala. Kerala has topped Public Affairs Index 2021. Who has received the EZHU Chahan Award on 1st November? It's P. Valsala. P. Valsala has received the EZHU 2 Chahan Award on 1st November. Who has become the world's most valuable company? It's Microsoft. Microsoft has become the world's most valuable company in November. Who has been appointed as its new Director General on 1st November? It's Arun Chawla. Arun Chawla has been appointed as its new Director General on 1st November. Which lake got its first open air floating theatre? It's Dal Lake. Dal Lake has got its first open air floating theatre. Which state's Guru Ghasidas National Park and Tamur Pingla Wildlife Sanctuary has been declared as a tiger reserve? It's Chhattisgarh. In Chhattisgarh state, Guru Ghasidas National Park and Tamur Pingla Wildlife Sanctuary has been declared as a tiger reserve. Where was the 73rd Information and Public Relations Day was celebrated on 2nd November? It's Manipur. In Manipur, 73rd Information and Public Relations Day was celebrated on 2nd of November. Who has taken over the commandant of the National Defence Academy on November 2nd? It's Sanjeev Kapoor. Sanjeev Kapoor has taken over as the commandant of the National Defence Academy. Which word has become the Oxford Dictionary's Word of the Year 2021 on November 2nd? It's wax. In 2020 it's lockdown and in 2019 it's climate emergency. So wax 2020 lockdown and in 2019 its climate emergency has become the Oxford Dictionary Word of the Year 2021. Who has taken over as the Additional Director General of Assam Rifles on 2nd November? It's Dinesh Kumar Singh. Dinesh Kumar Singh has taken over the Additional Director General of Assam. Which state has made 90 days internship mandatory for the eligibility of unemployment allowance? It's Rajasthan. Rajasthan has made 90 days internship mandatory for the eligibility of unemployment allowance. Which day was celebrated on 2nd November? It is celebrated as National Ayurveda Day. National Ayurveda Day was celebrated on 2nd November. Which country has declared a nationwide emergency on November 3? It's Ethiopia. Ethiopia country has declared a nationwide emergency on November 3. Where is the Indian tribal dance festival organized in November? It's in Chhattisgarh. As you know, in Chhattisgarh there are many tribes. So, Chhattisgarh. In Chhattisgarh, Indian tribal dance festival was organized. In which country the World Deaf Judo Championship has been held on November 3? It's France. France is the country where the world's Deaf Judo Championship has been done. In which country the multilateral warfare exercise Blue Flag 2021 has been concluded? It's Israel over the airways. So in Israel, the multilateral warfare exercise Blue Flag 2021 has been concluded, which the state government has announced to provide complex exemption in motor vehicle tax and registration fee on electrical vehicle. It's Odisha. So Odisha is the state where government has announced to provide complex exemption in motor vehicle tax and registration fee on electric vehicles. So who has taken over as the new Secretary of Department of Biotechnology on November 3? It's Dr. Rajesh Gokhale. Rajesh Gokhale has taken over as the new Secretary of Department of Biotechnology, who has become the new Chairman of Prime Minister's Economic Advisor Council. It's Vivek Devroy. Vivek Devroy has become the new Chairman of Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, who has won the 5th Rajuna Jora Chess Tournament. T. Inanian. T. Inanian has won the 5th Rajuna Jora Chess Tournament in November 3. In which country Yahoo has announced the closure of its services? It's China. As you know, China is a country in which Yahoo has announced for the closure of its services. On November 3, 2021, who has become the first country to recognize the Novavax vaccine for COVID-19? It's Indonesia. Indonesia has become the first country to recognize the Novavax vaccine of COVID-19. So it's Indonesia. Which country has announced a ban on the use of foreign currencies on November 4? Afghanistan. Afghanistan, as you know, there is Taliban ruling it now. So Afghanistan is the country has announced a ban on the use of foreign currencies. On November 4, the Chief Election Commissioner of India, Sushil Chandra, oversees the presidential election of which country? Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. So, our Election Commissioner of India, that is Sushil Chandra, oversees the presidential election of which country? It's Uzbekistan. India and which country has launched international network of solar power grid on November 4? It's UK, United Kingdom. So United Kingdom, India and United Kingdom has launched international network of solar power grid. As you know, India is doing many works in solar power. Which country's author Damon Galgut has won the Booker Prize on November 4? It's South Africa. Book name is The Promise. So South African author Damon Galgut has won the Booker Prize on November 4, and that is for the book The Promise. On November 4, 29 museum has been inaugurated to protect the culture of tribals. It's Manipur. In Manipur, 29 museums have been inaugurated to protect the culture of tribals. Who has topped the ICC T20 batting ranking released on 4th November? It's Babar Azam. I guess he is from Pakistan. Though I not follow cricket, but I guess he is from Pakistan. So Babar Azam has topped the ICC T20 batting ranking released on November 4th. Who has launched Ayushman CAPF health card for the personnel of the Central Armed Forces? It's Amit Shah. So Amit Shah has launched Ayushman CAPF health card for the personnel of the Central Armed Police Forces, who has been appointed as the head coach of the Indian men team on November 4. It's Rahul Dravid. Rahul Dravid has been appointed as the head coach of Indian of the Indian men's team, which mission has been included in the Guinness Book of World Record on November 4th. It's National Mission for Clean Ganga. So, National Mission Clean Ganga has been included in the Guinness Book of World Record. This is great. Which country has approved the Pfizer vaccine for children age 5 to 11? It's America. America has approved the Pfizer vaccine for children age 5 to 11. Which day was celebrated on 5th November? It's World Tsunami Awareness Day. So 5th November is celebrated as a day for World Tsunami Awareness Day. The Cook Strait separating the North and the South Island of which country has been discussed on 4th November? It's New Zealand. Cook Strait separating the North and South Islands of which country has been in discussion? It's New Zealand. Which country has hosted the One Global Vietnam Summit? It's France. France has hosted the One Global Vietnam Summit. Which country has launched the world's first Earth science satellite Gun on November 4? It's China. As the word suggests, it is a Chinese word, so you can guess it. It is China. So Gun is the world's first Earth science satellite. It was launched by China. Which state has launched two national schemes, Jan Seva and Jan Spandan? Jan Spandan, I guess. Which state has launched the new schemes Jan Seva and Jan Spandan on 4th November? It's Karnataka. Which state's Kumao Choira oil has got GI tag? It's Uttarakhand. So Uttarakhand is the states whose Kumao Choira oil has got GI tag. Which country's cricket Dwayne Bravo has announced his retirement from international cricket? It is easy, I guess. West Indies. West Indies country's cricketer Dwayne Bravo has announced retirement from international cricket. It is sad. He was a good batsman. Who has unveiled the statue of famous Guru Adi Shankaracharya in Kedarnath Dham? It's Narendra Modi. So yes, this is a hard question. Narendra Modi has unveiled the status of famous Guru Adi Shankaracharya in Kedarnath Dham. Which Indian language has been declared as Rajyotsav Day by the US state of Georgia? Kannada. Kannada is the Indian language has been declared as Rajyotsav Day by US state of Georgia. Which medal has Akash Kumar won in men's boxing world championship? It's bronze. Bronze medal was won by Akash Kumar in men's boxing world championship on November 4th. Which country's parliament has introduced a bill to declare Diwali as a national holiday? It's America. Now this American country is recognizing our festival and this is great. So we should also start recognizing these festivals. So America is the country in which its parliament has introduced a bill to declare Diwali as a national holiday. Which day was celebrated on 6th November 2021? It's International Day for Preventing Exploitation of Environment in War. So this 6th November is the day it is celebrated as International Day for Preventing Exploitation of Environment in War. So this is a VVI question and they are going to ask this question. So read it carefully. There is the rate. Which country has tested a large-scale inflatable missile detection system? It's Israel. Israel is the country which has tested a large-scale inflatable missile detection system. According to the information on November 6th, from which country the idol of Mother Annapurna, which was stolen from the temple of Kashi 100 years ago, will be brought back? It's Canada. So Canada is the country from which idol of Mother Annapurna, which has stolen from the temple of Kashi 100 years ago, they have given it. Who has won the Nelson Mandela Nobel Peace Prize 2021 on November 6th? It's Ajay Sharma. Ajay Sharma is the person who has got Nelson Mandela Nobel Peace Prize 2021 on November 6th. Which state government has started Jai Bhim Mukhyamantri Pratibha Vikas Yojana for students preparing for competitive examination? It's Delhi. So Delhi is the state government which has started Jai Bhim Mukhyamantri Pratibha Vikas Yojana for the students who are preparing for competitive examinations. Which medal did Manu Thakur and Jawad Forgive win the 10-meter air pistol mixed team event in President's Cup on November 6th? So it is gold. Gold is the medal won by Manu Bhaskar and Javed Forgohi, who have won it in the 10-meter air pistol mixed team event in President's Cup on November 6th. Manu Bhaskar and Javed Forgohi, gold. Who has become the first Indian player to play in Australia's Big Bash League? Unmukt Chand. Unmukt Chand became the first Indian player to play in Australia's Big Bash League. Usually they come to play in our country, but this time our player has gone in Australia. So this is also great. Which day was celebrated on 7th November? National Cancer Awareness Day. So 7th November is celebrated as a National Cancer Awareness Day. C.S. Venkat Krishna has been appointed as the CEO of which bank? So it's Barclays. Barclays is the bank in which C.S. Venkat Krishna has been appointed as the CEO. Which country's player Sarah Taylor has become the first woman coach of men's franchisee cricket team on 7th November? It's England. So England is the country and player Sarah Taylor has become the first woman coach of men's franchisee cricket team. So now women is coaching men. This is a great development. On November 7th, with 642 billion, India has reached which place in terms of foreign exchange reserve? Indian, it is fourth. So fourth is the place where India has reached in foreign exchange reserves for $642 billion on November 7th. So fourth is the term you should register. Who topped the QS Asia University Ranking 2022? It's Singapore University. So Singapore University is a great city and it has many buildings and it is much developed city. So yes, they have topped QS Asia University ranking also. Whose 133rd birthday anniversary celebrated on 7th? It's C.V. Raman. C.V. Raman was a scientist. He was a great scientist who has also won Nobel Prize. So yes, 133rd birthday anniversary is celebrated on 7th November of which scientist? It's C.V. Raman. Which Vice Admiral has taken over as the Chief of Staff of the Western Naval Command? It's Krishna Swaminathan. Krishna Swaminathan is the Vice Admiral has taken over as the Chief of the Staff of the Western Naval Command. On November 7, 2021, the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting has made a single window filming mechanism in collaboration with which country? Ministry of Railways. So the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting had made a single window filming mechanism in collaboration with which ministry? Its Ministry of Railway, which day was celebrated on 8th November, World Urbanization Day. World Urbanization Day is celebrated on 8th November. Which state Chamba Chappal has got GI tag? Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh Chamba Chappal has got GI tag. Which bank has started video life certificate facility for pensioners? It's SBI. SBI is the bank in which video life certificate facility is available for pensioners. Novak Djokovic has won the 37th master title on November 8th. He is from France. No, sorry, he has won it in France. Novak Djokovic has won the 37th master title on November 8, 2021 in France. Who will be awarded the Tenzing Norgay National Adventure Award for 2020? It's Priyanka Mohit. So she is an Indian, so you should first learn it. It can be asked in your exam. So Priyanka Mohit is awarded the Tenzing Norgay National Adventure Award for 2020. Which medal Saurabh Chaudhary won in the ISSF President's Cup on November? Silver medal. So silver medal was won by Saurabh Chaudhary in ISSF President's Cup. On November 8, from which state the country's first bamboo cricket bat and stump has been developed? Tripura. Tripura is the state in which the country's first bamboo cricket bat and stump has been developed. Who has become the 71st Grandmaster of India? Sankalp Gupta. So as the name suggests, Sankalp. This is a powerful name. So Sankalp Gupta has won the 71st Grandmaster of India. Who has won the Mexico City Grand Prix on November 8? It's Max Verstappen. Second place, Lewis Hamilton. So Max Verstappen has won the Mexico City Grand Prix, and second place was of Lewis Hamilton. Mexico City Grand Prix. Who has become the youngest bowler to take 400 T20 wickets on November 8 is Rashid Khan, Afghanistan. Rashid Khan, Afghanistan has become the youngest bowler to take 400 T20 wickets. Where is the first Khelo India archery tournament inaugurated? It's Sonipat. So Sonipat is the place where first Khelo India archery tournament is inaugurated. Who has become the first Chinese woman to walk in space on November 8? Wang Yaping. Wang Yaping became the first Chinese woman to walk in space. Important question. Wherever you will come turn with the word woman, then you can mark it as an important question. So Wang Yaping, the first Chinese woman to walk in space. Which day was celebrated on 9th November? National Flag Service Day. National Flag Service Day is celebrated on 9th of November. Which state celebrated its Foundation Day on 9th November? It's Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand is the state which has celebrated its Foundation Day on 9th November. Sanjay Banga became the head coach of which team? It's Royal Challengers Bangalore. So Royal Challengers Bangalore has appointed Sanjay Banga as his head coach. Where has India's first open rooftop drive-in movie theatre inaugurated on 9th November 2021? It's Mumbai. So India's first open air rooftop drive-in movie, the theatre inaugurated on 9th November and it is in Mumbai. Who has become the 72nd Grandmaster of India on 9th November? It's Mitrabha Guha. Mitrabha Guha is from Kolkata. Mitrabha Guha has become the 72nd Grandmaster of India. Who has become the new CMD of PTC India? Rajiv Kumar Mishra. So he is Mishra ji. So Mishra ji, Rajiv Kumar Mishra has become the new CMD of PTC India, who has won the WTT Contender Table Tennis Tournament on 9th November. It's Monica Batra and Archana Kamath. So Monica Batra and Archana Kamath has won the WTT Contender Table Tennis Tournament. Where will the first National Yogasana Championship be organized? It's in Bhubaneswar. Bhubaneswar is the place where first National Yogasana Championship is going to be organized on 9th November, or it has been already conducted. Bhubaneswar. Which state government has launched Shramik Mitra Yojana? It's Delhi. Delhi is the government which has launched Shramik Mitra Yojana. Which day was celebrated on November 10th? World Science Day for Peace and Development. So 10th November is celebrated as World Science Day for Peace and Development. Where has a new Biotechnology Center for Northeast Tribals inaugurated? It's Arunachal Pradesh. In Arunachal Pradesh, new Biotechnology Center for Northeast Tribal has been inaugurated. Who has become the third cricketer to score 3,000 runs in men's T20 international on November 10th? It's Rohit Sharma. So Rohit Sharma has become the third cricketer to score 3,000 runs in men's T20 international on November 10th. Which city has joined the UNESCO network of creative cities? It's Srinagar. So whenever UNESCO is going to recognize something, you should learn it as it becomes an important question. So Srinagar is the city which has been joined the UNESCO network of creative cities. Who has become the head of NDRF on November 10th? Atul Karwal. Atul Karwal became the head of NDRF. Who has topped the Global Drug Policy Index 2021? Released on November 10th, it is Norway. India's rank is 18th. So Norway is the country which has topped the Global Drug Policy Index 2021 and place of India is 18th. Who has been declared the Player of the Month of October by ICC? Asif Ali, men Pakistan, and Laura Delaney, female Ireland. So Asif Ali of Pakistan in men's category and Laura Delaney from Ireland in female category has been declared the Player of Month of October by ICC. Who became the first Indian state to approve tissue culture based seed potato regulation? It's Punjab. Punjab has become the first Indian state to approve tissue culture based seed potato regulation. Which day was celebrated on 11th November? 11th November is celebrated as National Education Day. So whenever 11th November comes in your mind, register it with National Education Day. This is important. Which state government has launched the road safety initiative Rakshak? It's Odisha. Odisha is the state government which has launched the road safety initiative Rakshak. So whenever you are going to recognize Rakshak, you should learn it by Odisha. What is the rank of India in the Climate Change Performance Index 2021? It's 10th. So India's rank is 10 in the Climate Change Performance Index 2021. Who has become the richest self-made woman in the country on November 11th? Falguni Nayar. Falguni Nayar has become the richest self-made woman in the country. On November 11th, central government has announced to celebrate the birth anniversary of Birsa Munda as Tribal Day. As you know, Birsa Munda is from Jharkhand and he was a tribal person. So he was a great leader. So on November 11th, central government has announced to celebrate the birth anniversary of Birsa Munda as Tribal Pride Day. Who has been appointed as the company of Standard Chartered Securities? Rajiv Srivastava. Rajiv Srivastava has been appointed as the company of Standard Chartered Securities. Which country has joined the International Solar Alliance as 101st member of November 11? It's America. America is the country which has joined the International Solar Alliance as the 101st member, which has been appointed as the Chief of Naval Staff of November 11, R. Hari Kumar. Hari Kumar has been appointed as the Chief Naval Staff on November 11th. On November 11th, 2021, under which project the India's Navy has got the fourth Scorpion submarine Bella, Project 75. So under Project 75, the Indian Navy has got the fourth Scorpion submarine Bella, which day was celebrated on 12th November. It's World Pneumonia Day. So World Pneumonia Day is on 12th November. Who has inaugurated the Uttarakhand Tribal Festival on November 12, 2021? It's Arjun Munda. Arjun Munda has inaugurated the Uttarakhand Tribal Festival on November 12. On November 12, 2021, the Union Health Minister has inaugurated 32nd Hunar Haat in Lucknow. So, Health Minister has inaugurated the 32nd Hunar Haat in Lucknow. Who has been appointed as the new Secretary General of Rajya Sabha? It's PC Modi. PC Modi is the new Secretary General of Rajya Sabha. He has been appointed. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of MY11 Circle? It's Mohammad Siraj. Mohammad Siraj has been appointed as the brand ambassador of My11 Circle on 12th November. Who has become the fastest player to score 2500 T20 international runs on November 12. It's Babar Azam. Babar Azam from Pakistan has become the fastest player to score 2500 T20 international runs. Which day was celebrated on 13th November? World Kindness Day. World Kindness Day celebrated on 13th November. Who has been appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador of UNWFP? It's Daniel Bruhl. Daniel Bruhl has been appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador of UNWFP. Which ministry has launched the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav app? It's Ministry of Culture. Ministry of Culture has launched this app, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Which state is related to Hasi art? It's Karnataka. Karnataka state is related to Hasi art. Who has been appointed as the Director General of NCB? It's SN Pradhan. SN Pradhan has been appointed as the Director General of NCB. President Ramnath Kovind has been conferred the post of General of the Indian Army on the Army Chief of which country? Nepal. President Ramnath Kovind has been conferred the post of General of the Indian Army on the Army Chief of which country? It's Nepal. On November 13th, who has been appointed as the Independent Director of HUL Board? Asu Suez. Asu Suez has been appointed as the Independent Director of HUL Board. Which day was celebrated on 14th November? World Diabetes Day. World Diabetes Day is celebrated on 14th November. The Legislative Assembly of which state has passed a resolution against the 3 agricultural laws of the centre? It's Punjab. Legislative Assembly of which state? Legislative Assembly of Punjab state has passed a resolution against the 3 agricultural laws of centre. In which famous river of London, seahorse, seal and shark have been found during the health check? River Thames. In River Thames of London, seahorse, seal and shark has been found during the health check. Who has become the first bowler to keep 0 runs in T20 on November 14th? It's Akshay Kanwar. Who has become the only state in the country to have metro facility in 5 districts on November 14th? It's Uttar Pradesh. In Uttar Pradesh is the only state in the country which have metro facility in 5 districts. On November 14th, Hardeep Singh Puri has unveiled the statue of Rani Lakshmi in Hisar, Haryana. Hardeep Singh Puri has unveiled the statue of Rani Lakshmi in Hisar, Haryana. Which social media platform has launched 2 cybersecurity campaigns named Safe Free and My Qanun? Instagram. Instagram is a social media platform has launched two cybersecurity campaigns named Safe, Safe History and My Kanun. With country's ambassador of New Jin Hong Thao has been re-elected to the International Law Commission. It's Vietnam. Vietnam is the country where Ambassador New Hong Thao has been re-elected to the International Law Commission. Vivek Sagar Prasad has been chosen as the captain of Hockey Junior World Cup in state Odisha. Vivek Sagar Prasad has been chosen the captain of Hockey Junior World Cup in which state? It's Odisha. How many Indian metro have been included in top 10 most polluted cities of the world? 3. 3 Indian metros have been included in the top 10 most polluted cities of the world. Where has the trade fair of Jollibee been inaugurated? Uttarakhand. In Uttarakhand, the trade fair of Jollibee has been inaugurated on November 15th. Which country has won its first T20 World Cup on November 15th? It's Australia. It has beaten New Zealand by 8 wickets. So Australia has won first T20 World Cup by beating New Zealand by 8 wickets. On 15th November, the Institute of Defence Studies in New Delhi is named after Manohar Parrikar. The Institute of Defence Studies in New Delhi is named after Manohar Parrikar. Which state foundation day was celebrated on November 15th? Jharkhand. On November 15, 2021, Jharkhand State's Foundation Day was celebrated. On November 15, Bhopal, Habibiganj railway station is named after whom? Rani Kamlapati. So, Bhopal Habibiganj railway station is named after Rani Kamlapati. Where did the 44th Bangla Utsav celebrated? It's Meghalaya. In Meghalaya, 44th Bangla Utsav has been celebrated. Who has been appointed as the next head of the National Cricket Academy on November 15? It's VVS Lakshman. VVS Lakshman has been appointed as the next head of National Cricket Academy. India and which country has started the bilateral military exercise Ek Shakti? Ek Shakti, France. So India and France have started the bilateral military exercise Ek Shakti. Who won the Brazilian Grand Prix 2021? Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton won the Brazilian Grand Prix 2021. Which state government has adopted the PK Declaration? On November 16, Arunachal Pradesh. Arunachal Pradesh state government has adopted the Phuket Declaration. Where was India's first grass conservation area inaugurated on November 16? Ranikhet, Uttarakhand. Ranikhet, Uttarakhand is an Indian state in which India's first grass conservation area inaugurated. Ranikhet, Uttarakhand. On November 16, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the 341 km long Purvanchal Expressway in Sultanpur, which is district of Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow to Gazipur. So Sultanpur district of Uttar Pradesh, which is Lucknow to Gazipur, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated 341 km long Purvanchal Expressway. On November 16, between which two countries the trilateral maritime exercise SIGMAX 21 was held in Andaman Sea. In Andaman Sea, it's India, Singapore and Thailand. So between India, Singapore and Thailand, the trilateral maritime exercise SIGMAX 21 was held in Andaman Sea. Which day was observed on 16th November? International Day of Tolerance, National Press Day, first audit day of the nation. So International Day of Tolerance, National Press Day, first audit day of the nation, celebrated on 16th November. Where was the 44th Bangla festival celebrated on 16th November? It's Meghalaya. In Meghalaya, 44th Bangla festival has been celebrated. Which state government has approved Kasre Hind as a state butterfly? It's Arunachal Pradesh. In which state Chiranjeevi camp has been launched? On 17 November 16, it's Rajasthan. In Rajasthan state, Chiranjeevi camp has been launched. India's first food safety museum opened on November 16, Tanjore. Tanjore is India's first food safety museum opened on November 16. Which country cricket Usman Sinwari has announced his retirement from Test cricket? It's Pakistan. So Pakistan cricketer Usman Sinwari has announced his retirement from Test cricket, who has inaugurated the 33rd edition of Hunar Hath in Delhi. It's Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi has inaugurated the 33rd edition of Hunar Hath. Which country has launched the 41st scientific expedition to Antarctica? It's India. India has launched the 41st scientific expedition to Antarctica. On 16th November, who has been appointed by the United Nations as the resident or ordinator in India? Sombi Sarpe. Sombi Sarpe has been appointed by United Nations as the resident or ordinator in India. Which country has topped the list of richest country? It's China. China has topped the list of richest country. Who has won the JCB award for year 2021 for his book Delhi or Soli Liki on November 16? M. Mukundan. M. Mukundan has won the JCB award for the year 2021 for his book Delhi or Soli Liki. Which country has formed Parliament Friendship Association with India? Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is the country which has formed Parliamentary Friendship Association. Who has launched the world's first merchant shareholding program? It's Bharat Pay. Bharat Pay has launched the world's first merchant shareholding program. Which day was celebrated on 17th November? World COPD Day and National Epilepsy Day. So World COPD Day and National Epilepsy Day is celebrated on 17th November. Which state Pochampalli village has been adjudged as the best tourist village? It's Telangana. Telangana, the state Pochampalli village has been adjudged as the best tourist village. Who topped the global bribery risk list? It's Denmark. Denmark had topped the global bribery risk. On November 17, Indian Railways inaugurated the first pod hotel. It is in Mumbai. Indian Railway has inaugurated the first pod hotel. It is in Mumbai. Who has inaugurated the Trifed Adi Mahotsav in Delhi? It's Arjun Munda. Arjun Munda has inaugurated the Trifed Adi Mahotsav in Delhi. Which bank has launched the second edition of Muh Band Rakho campaign? It's SBFC Bank.